Good morning, Hika. I am going to link the stream in chat. Yeah. I'm sorry? Okay, cool. Are you looking at a settlement? Okay, now I got to figure out how to do chat. Oh, all right. I'm not looking at chat yet, so I've got to figure out how to even see it. I've done it before. I'm sorry? R- right. Give me a second. Okay, I see you. Did you type test? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I gotta mute it. If I'm viewing my own stream, I gotta mute it. I wonder if there's another way to do it within OBS where I can see the chat. I'll have to try to figure that out so I don't hear myself talking, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm recording my audio and sending it to you on the live stream, sending it to anybody who watches it, right? And so there's like a 2 3 second delay, and if I am watching it myself and also, then I hear it. But on my OBS screen, let me see if I can. So now I'm showing you my OBS screen, and I'm wondering if there's a way in here that I can see the chat. There probably is. Oh, there it is. It's on the right hand side here. Oh, I can start a poll. All right. So I figured that out. Learned something today. I appreciate you helping me out with this. What are you up to today? Okay. Uh huh. All right. Put up Christmas decorations. Um, yeah. And I got to study. I got to work tomorrow, and I'm getting evaluated on a couple things that I gotta make sure I'm ready for. Thank you. I'm not really worried about it, but I don't want to show up unprepared. All right, did somebody dime those camps? So yeah, I can take B2S. You looking forward to the winter event? Mm-hmm. The Jesters. Oh my gosh, you already have a ton. Wow. Yes, they do. Yeah. I haven't decided. I'm thinking about going for the calendar if I had to decide right now. But I need to I need to research it some more. I could decide to go for calendar and league, but I think gold league's going to be super expensive. Okay. I thought about buying on beta. Um, I don't buy diamonds on beta, but I thought about spending the diamonds that I had to buy more bells because I just ended up in amateur league, I think it was. And I thought about spending diamonds on that, but I didn't. Um, are you in a good 1.9 group on beta? Okay. I'm in two right now, um, but neither one of them move very fast. So yeah, I could use one. Friends 1.9 and 1.9 global are the two that I'm in. Okay. 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 Great. All right, you too, Hikaru. All right, appreciate it. Bye. somebody joined. I don't know who, and I was just hoping I can get a check on how the microphone sounds. Can you understand me all right? If so, just let me know in chat what feedback you have. All right, we just got the calculation. We got a lot of points. How are we doing on points compared to other guilds? Are we still in fourth? Yeah, La Familia has an extra 11,000 victory points this season than us, which is fine. My main goal on this season is to get one Lindworm level 1 tower. I may try to go for a personal attrition record, and I'm not even sure what I've done, but it's not, I haven't reached 190 attrition yet, and I'm thinking about going for 200 attrition day. The numbers that some of the people in our guild are putting up are crazy. I want to see if I can match that. Well, not match that. I'm sorry. I want to even half Sky Monkey. I mean, 423 yesterday attrition is absurd. I would love to see how close I can get to that. All right, now it says I have 2 people viewing on my OBS dashboard. If anybody can interact in chat in YouTube, that would be great. I'd love to see if you guys can hear me. Appreciate you, Nick, for joining the stream and let me know that you could hear me. You're putting up some big numbers also, and that is much appreciated. Look at that. Almost 8,000 hits this season. This is crazy. We have 18 over 5,000. One more almost there. Let's call it 19 over 5,000 hits. I don't know what's happening to Jake. He hasn't been as active. I mean, this is an easy season. We know that we've got it won, so not a big deal. Look at Sky Monkey, 14,000 hits, and he's only at 66 attrition today. That is insane. I wonder how the top fighter report looks today. Let's just go here, more recruit, fighters. Oh, he's second. We got second, 7th, and 9th on the server yesterday. We got 11th. That was you, Nick. Very good. Kinnan and Baggins. GG. Anaj, Grizz, Forgin. A lot of our names on the top fighter list. JCDA. I didn't even make it the top 100. All right, we got 3 people joining now. That's awesome. Appreciate it, Nick. Well, if you got any questions, you want to see anything, you want to talk about anything, let me know. The YouTube chat, I'm trying to test interacting on there, but if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I just want to do that, and I've got 2 monitors, and one of them is open to that chat, so I can see if people type to me in there without opening the in-game chat. I've thought about getting a 3rd monitor, and then I could have Discord open on one, the chat on the other. But that's a pretty narrow use for a 3rd monitor. I'm sure I could come up with a reason to do it in game as well, but my normal setup is monitor number 1 is the game, monitor number 2 is Discord. A lot of times I'm watching a YouTube stream while I'm playing. That could be my 3rd monitor. Alright, I'm going to let that go up a little bit higher before I throw up the stop sign. So Twisted Sister is not stuck without something to hit. Now they have that to hit. They're waiting on this. This is not cool. They're sitting on C3V because they want to get all their people online so they can try to take over the entire map. So they're going to try to come out through B3Z in 3.5 hours. And then when they do that and they spread out like a wave in all directions, I mean, it's good for their points, but it's bad for everybody because it cuts off the section of the map. So that's uncool. So I think we should race them for B3Z, because if not, Battle Hercules is not going to stop them. MSG is not going to stop them. They're going to take over the entire right side of the map. And then, yeah, we're not going to be able to get hits for hours. It's going to mess up the map for 4 hours. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm going to check some of my diamond farms real quick. See if there's any leveling of arcs I can do. Doesn't look like that. O World is ready for anything. C2 is not ready for anything. D2 is not ready for anything. E2 I can collect and spin. I've got the worst 1.9 groups on US 30. So if anybody plays on this world and is in a good guild, yeah, even guild I guess I should consider. But if they're in a good 1.9 cross guild group, I would love to know who that is. I like my guild on here. And I don't plan on leaving. But I might need to find a new one eventually. There's my beta city. I got the Yukutomo Tower, the level 10. I'm not going to be able to upgrade it past that. I did not get enough of the rewards. Did I get the Eternal Market? I got a Nog shop I could place down. I got some fragments to the market. That's it. 200 fragments. I don't think you can get it more than the fragments so far. This is a good example. JIL is doing the same thing that I was just talking about. Twisted Sister's doing. They're taking over in all directions, and it leaves sectors in the middle that nobody can hit. That should be flipping. So not cool on their part. We might race them for C2T and A1. Definitely race them for D1. Put an end to that nonsense. D2S in 52 minutes. Maybe we can race from A3X from Y to X in 48 minutes. D4H. I mean, we could list it, but it's going to be a one camp load if we even built on D4G. We did. B4F. Be a 2 camp load in 37 minutes. And C2S is the next one in 17. All right, well, that's about what I need to do in the game. I could start a settlement, but I'm taking a break from those. I finally finished the Polynesian almost 4 weeks ago, and I've been taking a break since then because I needed it. I could spend my forge points. When is this ready? 5 hours. Alright, I guess I will consider doing my diamond farms. I don't know if they're ready to collect. They're not. So every day on my diamond farms I check the daily quest to see if a well is available. On the antiques dealer I check and see if any wells or wishing well shrink kits are available. When they are, it's normally fragments instead of the whole enchilada, which obviously slows things down, but it's really quick to just buy things off the shelf, so I love doing that. I don't normally check settlements. You can see, like, I don't build settlements on the diamond farm, but I do check to see if there's an easy donation node that I can get the rewards, because the rewards are really nice with expansions or the Neo Colossus. So I do like to have them checked when it's early enough from the guild on my diamond farm to get some progress done, so I can get some really easy, really efficient use of my time and getting good rewards for my city. My boosts on my diamond farm are not that good, and when it comes time to do an event quest that says, you know, defeat a very large army, most of the time I can't do it. Like a large army or below on my diamond farms are normally good, but as you can see, this is Space Age Mars, and my boosts are super low for Expedition. Nothing in Quantum. Super low in Battlegrounds. So it's not really an all-purpose city. Some people like to use the high effort diamond farm that Amiar has written a guide on. And to do that, you need a better boost to do Guild Expedition. But that's not what I do. I want to spend the least amount of time on each diamond farm as possible. So normally what I do is I check the daily quest. If it's quick and easy and rewards Wishing Well or Wishing Well fragments, I'll do it. I check the auction dealer, and then I collect and spend, and then I'll check the QI occasionally as well. But that slows things down. Normally I don't collect incidents because it's a low return on your time spent. I do spend some time checking the 1.9s on worlds that I don't have all the metal expansions, and I'm trying to get those so I have room to place more wells. So yeah, so here's my diamond farm. That was my best diamond farm, the one on US 16. This is the diamond farm on US 17, and boom, I got a well. And that's about as easy as you could ever ask to get a well. So now I got to see if I have room to put one. It looks like I do. I have all the metal expansions, so I'm starting to run out of room on this world, but I can store all these Stage of Ages if I want. So let's see if that's going to connect. It's not going to connect. Need to build one more road. Now, normally I like to build walkways instead of more up-to-date roads, because they're easier to see incidents when they occur. And I don't need the happiness. I don't care about happiness on diamond farms. It just affects your coin and supply. So you can see I have walkways, and it's the best background to pick up on incidents. All right, so I got another well on this world. Going to update my tracker, my spreadsheet, and on our world, that is, I think, my 154th well. I'm going to double check that. All right, so Little Wishing Well, I've got 122. 31 wishing wells, so that's 153. Do I have any fountains of youth? Yes, I've got 3, so I'm up to 156, if my math is correct, wells on this world, which is my second best diamond farm. I don't have any little fountain of youths. Can't wait for flat mode to come out. It's really nice on beta. Zero Hero runs a guild on US 17, and I'm in his guild over there. I don't have time to do much, unfortunately, other than log on, spin, and collect. But he's got a good guild. It's got a good 1.9 group. So my spots that I post, I don't have to worry about them sitting forever. And there's our. Sometimes I don't collect the castle. So the mech for my diamond farms for maximum speed is I do click on 8 all on the diamond farms that have the seed vaults. I check the daily challenge, I check the shelf, no points or no wells or fragments, and then I click finish all. I collect everything and then I spend it. And if I've got the arc to 80, the priority is to level a seed vault, and if I don't have the arc to 80, then that's the priority. Early on in Quantum Incursions, at the early levels when my diamond farm guilds are still in the fight, so to speak, and able to clear the first node, I will check the donation nodes, because it's a super easy way again to get rewards in a quick amount of time. Okay, no wishing wells, part of that reward. No wishing wells here. I do collect from my taverns, as it doesn't really benefit me too much, but I like to have the coin in case I ever need to finish quests, tavern silver. So I need to finish quests related with tavern silver. Um, yeah, and it's a courtesy to my friends on those worlds. All right, so I'm just going to check the in-game chat. S-Year, I don't know if that sounds right. Picture a bit dark, not bad though. Okay, I'll try to figure out how to fix the settings on that. And Jimbo, thanks for the feedback also. All right, so we've gotten good feedback. No need to hang around, but if you guys have questions and want to put it in the YouTube chat, go for it. If not, you don't want to stick around, obviously. No need. I really appreciate it. I don't know if people have many people would want to watch a live stream, but I want to do this to help. Well, two things, main things, is that when somebody needs help, I could do like a private live stream, and I could give them feedback on their city. And then also, I think it might be a social thing we could do and have people hang out and chat. And, once you get to hear people's voices and stuff, like we do on Discord, I think it could be good. Add a little bit more depth to the relationships. Having, heard each other's voices, interact and chat. And that's what I love about Discord. One of the reasons why we are always posting about that. So here, I'm always after seed vault prints. I want to take those to the moon on my diamond farm. And you can see I got this one to 47. Let's take it to 48. So I got plenty of forge points. Open up a new level and keep it going. Plenty of prints on this world. That's awesome. Let's keep this going. Seed vault thread on a couple worlds is really nice to have. I have one other world, US 21, that's in Space Hub. But man, is it a bad Space Hub town. I haven't really done much because I don't have time. So I'm not very far through the map. I do make enough credits that I can farm the few nodes that I've got open. I don't waste my time, or yeah, I view it as a waste of time to go after the 1 hour node and the 4 hour node. And in fact, I don't even open these anymore because I just want to work on this second page of the map. And once I unlock the 24-hour nodes in the bottom, that's all I'll do, and I won't do this 8-hour node. Right now, dark matter is not what's holding me back. It's forge points for the tech tree. Now, I could spend these 62,000 forge points I have, but then it would take me a year to build back up, and I'm not in a hurry to get through the tech tree on my diamond farm. I mean, there's one thing I want, and it's this expansion at the end. Yeah. So I used to play this world as a legit world. You can see all these statues of honor. I've got way too many great buildings, and I should be placing some of my wells that I have in inventory on this farm, and I'll get around to it. You can see I got 7 little wishing wells, and I can place 26 more small ones, and a bunch more after that. So like I could get rid of all these Stage of Ages and move them over. Um, Here's something weird. When I have space that I'm not sure what I want to do with, I'll put a bunch of Bronze Age goods factories. So I've got a lot of stuff to trade for. So let's say somebody wanted to create a diamond farm on this world in the guild, and they needed a bunch of guilds to get started. I could trade them 1,000 die, 2,000 die, and then they could use that die to trade for everything else that they needed to get a good start. Um, that being said, if anybody is thinking about starting a diamond farm, I recommend buying diamonds instead because it takes forever. And if you have a good job that makes good money, you can probably work an extra hour and get 5 to 10 times more diamonds per hour that way than putting in the time on the game. So I would only do a diamond farm if you would enjoy the process and it would be fun for you. Or you just can't afford it because you don't have a job that can be more efficient than buying diamonds. But if you do create a diamond farm, I recommend you do it on Q World. I'm on there, Amiar is on there, Enaj is on there, Rocinante is on there, but he never plays. Anyway, this world is the one I can give you the most help on. And you can see, like, I'll set Enaj and Amiar up for profit sometimes on my great buildings. And they'll do the same. So, ooh, there's somebody snipe. Ferdinand. That was meant for Enaj and Amiar. Anyway, you can see I do have goods buildings on this world as well. I don't know why I don't have another one down here, because that space is doing nothing. And during an event, if I want to get rid of it, obviously that's where my space is going to come from, because I don't care about deleting those. I can delete and rebuild those camps pretty quickly. If you do go for a diamond farm, I highly recommend at least one Monster Ranch Nightmare box, but I don't know where you're going to get that from. The Monster Ranch Nightmare box gives you the store building kits, and looks like I've got 3 on this world. So each one of them will make a store building kit per week. So I'm getting about 3 store building kits per week on a diamond farm. And then if I ever need to make room, I don't have to sell something that might one day be worth having. All right, I wonder if there's a way to adjust the video, the base video, because my monitor settings aren't going to have anything to do with it. So why would it be a bit dark on a stream? I don't think there's any way. Enable full screen, special full screen effects. I don't even know what that is. Is that like when it snows during the winter event? Okay, what's going on the map? Okay, we can load C2S. So if anybody's curious, the mech I use is I will use B for auto battle. And then almost everything else I use the mouse for. I do go R to replace units and B for auto battle on the first one if it's a 2-wave fight. For the second wave, I'll click my mouse. And I've found this is the fastest way for me to get through one fight to the next. I use the artillery unit, the Dream Dust Blaster, 4 of them and 4 rogues. This is new. I was using 2 of the range units and 6 rogues for a long time, but a lot of people recommend the artillery unit. So this battleground, from the very beginning, I've been experimenting with 4 Dream Dust Blasters and 4 rogues, and I really like it. I normally won't replace units until I've lost one, and they survive quite a bit on low health. So I'm pretty happy with the speed at low attrition. And like yesterday, I got up to 150 attrition without losing a fight this way. So that's pretty good. I haven't done any experimenting with Dream Dust Blasters at high attrition, so I need to work on that. We actually made it up to 4 people watching at one point. Now we're down to 1. Appreciate everybody who's joined and giving me feedback. Tercio probably wants us, Twisted Sister probably wants us to close C1. So they have timer advantage. They probably are looking at that flag on C1 like a guillotine, like a roadblock. But they're leaving up flags that gunk up the map, so what do? If we take C1 first, we can retake it and race them in 4 hours when it's open again. If we take C2S and then we take C1, then they can just follow through in 4 hours, and we can't take it back from ourselves, obviously. So they'd have a clear path straight north. All right, we want to stop there and decide what we want to do. So I think just because, well, no, there you go. Somebody already took it. That's not what we wanted. So now they're going to have to come out this way, and we need to make sure that we don't, we've trapped them for 3 hours. All right, so we've got to let them out this way. I put up that stop sign too late. That's a bummer. I don't even know if I should apologize to them. So they can come out this way, that way, and this way. We need to let them out. All right, we don't need to, but it would be the nice thing to do, and that's what I want to do. We might want them on our side someday. Oh, Jimmy. All right, we got Jimmy and Jimbo. Thanks, man. All right, when's the next sector opening? B4F. camps done. No, we've got one camp done there, one camp down there. So it will be a 20% load. Actually, should we take it? If we do, Battle Hercules will not have full support until they get that camp completed on B4G. So we'll just load B4H when it opens. Thanks, Anaj. All right, so I'm going to list B4F as a load. Hoping you're having a good Thanksgiving weekend, Anaj. Yeah, and I appreciate you joining. All right. How close am I getting to the lindworm? Very close. I'm going to have to figure out where I want to put that thing. What are the dimensions? 4x2. Alright, that's going to be unusual shape. Wonder if I can somehow fit it in here. Cross that bridge when I get there. All right. All right, well, I think this has been a successful test. I'll keep it going maybe until 45 past the hour, and then I'll get some more coffee. I don't know what else I want to do right now. Map is done, collections are done. There, I can do some of that. I got the event starting in 1 day, 2 days. I'm going to be going for the calendar, I think, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. This is my beta world. I got the Yukutomo from the winter event. I don't have another ally that I can place. My beta guild every day. I join. It's a big long list of 1.9s to take. And I would love to take them all, but my priority is raising my arc first. All right. The Holly Holler, that's one of the winter event buildings. It's got a lot of defense, which is not as good as attack. It provides some goods, some store building kits, which is nice. And then 6-hour mass supply rushes are good, but not as good as obviously finished supplies or finished supply production. 50 guild goods, cost population. I want to place this. The Ascended Holly Holler is real nice. 4% quantum coin and supply boosts. A lot of goods, a lot of guild goods. I want to place the Golden Nog Shop. The Ascended Sled Pup Monument is nice. The goods and units at Incursion start, and a lot of units. So I want to place that also. And I've got some room. I also want to place the Monster Wares Terror Boutique. So, yeah. I got to think about what I want to place on my... I like to have an empty space for building and tearing things down on all my diamond farms, all my worlds. I like to have a space where I can do stuff like that. You can see on Parcog, this is the space down here in this area. And I like to have a 5x5 and space hub that I can work with. Right now, I just put in an extra exquisite cider garden. Excuse me, easy for me to say. And then I had to move one of these cider gardens down here, and eventually I'll just store it. It's the lowest ranked building in my city, although the Aegean couples resorts are getting close. So those are what's on the chopping block. As I need space, they will go in one of those two spots. Yeah, one of the reasons I want to do a live stream is eventually see if like I can do one on advertise one on Uber Nerds channel, and if I can see, you know, if he's okay with that, get people from other guilds and maybe see us in action, especially when we're like really moving fast in the battlegrounds or something, and maybe use it as a recruiting tool. Now, I have no idea how many, if any, people are going to be interested in watching a live stream from another guild, and then use that, you know, as part of their decision making to switch servers and join us, or switch guilds and join us. But that's part of my motivation. I mean, I look at some of the subscriber numbers for some of the lesser known YouTube content creators in Forge of Empires, and I'm really surprised at how many like views they're getting on some low quality stuff. Like Uber Nerds are off the charts in the quality, and I think he does a great job. But people are hungry for more content, and they ask him about doing live streams. So I don't know, might be a path to eventually getting a couple more fighters, maybe filling up to 80 if we can. Okay, those quests look like they were easy to complete. Pay, contribute. Okay, so even though this doesn't offer a well, it does offer the chance for a reno kit or one up or store building, and I like those on diamond farms. And I can work on the challenger chest where there's a 7% chance of getting the well. So I might do that daily quest on this diamond farm. This diamond farm, AA2 on US 26, Uber's on one of the on this world. I think it's his main, and he's trying to build up a ton of alabaster. And just for fun, I built a bunch of alabaster masons, so I can help him out someday. And I put all my extra space I fill with masons. But it takes a long time to build up a supply that way. I've had it this way for months and I'm only at 8,500. So I'm trying to get all these victory expansions so I can just add more and more masons. But step number one needs to be getting this arc up there so it's easier to get metals. Oh, and I'm out of prints. Darn it. All right, that's enough on that. Go back here, check the chat. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I might start this up again in about 15 minutes, but I want to get off my rear end. I want to walk around a bit. I want to get some coffee, feed the dogs, that kind of stuff. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Yeah, I'll post in game if I'm going to go back live, but that's the plan. I'll try to do it in about 15 minutes. I'll catch you all later. Appreciate it.